entrepreneur, content creator, if you're not using you
can get it done. Yeah.
Learn those and you'll be fine.
I'm thinking them wealthy thoughts, baby.
Everything about you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, StephenMotivate, back again with another episode, special edition, joint session, Wealthy Thoughts, with my co-host, my friend and yours. What's up, bro?
What's poppin', man?
Chillin'.
Steve James here, for those who don't know.
Yes, sir. Man, you know what I want to talk about today?
What's up?
I want to hop right into it and really talk to entrepreneurs about how they need to or should use their phones, use this iPhone specifically. I don't have an Android, but use this iPhone specifically to really make sure they're leveling up their business. And, you know, we talk a lot about business and the right thoughts that you're supposed to have, but a lot of times you also need to know the right skills, the right moves to make, the right apps you need on your phone, the right things you should be doing with your phone to really maximize on entrepreneurship.
100% agree.
How often would you say you use your phone?
For business?
For business.
Every day.
Yeah.
All day.
So of the 24 hours.
Of the 24 hours?
If you're not asleep.
10.
So I think the point is that, you know, the point of the episode is, look, there are certain things you need to get good at as an entrepreneur.
To stay productive.
In terms of to stay productive and to use your phone to its fullest capabilities. And so screen time is one of them, like checking your screen time, checking in. Because, you know, we always used to say you can't manage what you don't measure. You can't manage what you don't measure. So you can't manage your screen time if you don't measure it. And so they've given us a lot of ways to measure it. And now you can say, all right, maybe I am. Next time you get that urge to pick it up, am I doing something productive? All right, let me put this thing down.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think one of the things is, you know, I'm always texting on my phone, but a lot of times when I'm texting about work, for work, something of that nature. Many times I'm using photos because I use my photos I'll screenshot stuff. You know, and do people know how to screenshot? Like,
yeah, I would hope so. If we need to do a tutorial.
I don't think I think it's probably a gross overestimation of what people know what to do.
People know how to screenshot.
Most people, but there's probably, what does most mean? Is most 50%?
I mean, if anything, it's the older generation.
Yeah, the older generation, definitely. Does your mom know how to screenshot?
Yeah, my mom knows how to screenshot.
Your pops?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Actually, I don't know if my pops knows.
Yeah, I bet he probably maybe don't.
I'm sure he does, though.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
But
screenshotting is huge.
Yeah,
that's all
sure.
I'm saying. Like, if you're an entrepreneur, you should know how to screenshot your phone.
Yeah, 100%.
And that goes to your photos. You know, I'm screenshotting. Give me examples of when you would screenshot me stuff. Houses.
Yep. I have 8,300 screenshots.
Oh, wait. Let me see how many screenshots I have. So you go to photos.
Yeah, photos.
And go to albums.
Albums. And then where it says media types, that's where your videos, selfies, live photos.
How many you got?
8,300.
I have 10,900.
Yeah, that's
crazy. So we're using screenshots a lot to handle business. Look through your screenshots. As I look at my screenshots right now, I see in here businesses that I've thought about buying. So like just last night, I was on IndianaBusinessAdvisors.com and I'm looking at some businesses that are for sale. This was a locally owned flooring company. They want $350,000 for it. Look at that, so you can let the people know I'm not lying.
Yep.
So you should be using your screenshots.
Yes, especially just to reference stuff. I'll screenshot something and then throw it in my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Just so if it's that, crucial that I need to have easy access to it.
Yep. That's good.
But yeah, so and then just on social media type apps.
Yeah.
Some apps that I use that I think every entrepreneur, or you don't even have to be an entrepreneur, just
just
active,
productive
content
person. Yeah.
people. So my main one, I'm Canva. I love Canva.
Canva has quantum leaped Photoshop.
Canva has, if you're not learning how to use Canva, you're tripping. Because it's literally everything. It's everything you need, and you can find in everything.
Yeah.
So Canva is my go-to. I love CapCut.
Well, before you move to CapCut, I just want to say on Canva, I remember doing flyers for my dad's church anniversary. Mm-hmm. And it would take me a long time on Photoshop because I never really knew Photoshop.
Canva is quick.
Canva's you could do it from your phone, you could do it from the desktop.
Yeah. And the desktop's even more crazy. But if you need to get active quickly, I've done literally flyers. Somebody will send me something and I'll cook up something real quick. And they're like, how did you do that quick? I'm like, you just need to know.
You need to know Canva.
Because you can it's quick.
And it's going to make your stuff professional.
And I pay for the monthly thing. So I get all the extra fonts and Pro.
Yeah, the Pro. It's worth it.
Yeah, the Canva Pro. And it's worth it, especially if you're a business owner. You need to have Canva. It's so much quicker because you don't have to wait on a graphic designer. You don't have to wait on nobody. You just do it, click it up real quick, or have your graphic designer do it from Canva real quick. Shouldn't have to wait a couple days to get, graphics.
Right.
It's just we're not in that age of stuff anymore.
Right. Stuff is happening fast.
Quick. I need it now. I need a thing now so I can blast it out. CapCut is basically Adobe Premiere for your phone.
Yeah.
So you can do pictures, photos, and it's just dope to have because you can, if you're doing reels, you can do your reel in there and then export it and then throw it up into your socials.
Yeah.
So CapCut is definitely, I pay for the monthly for that. I think I just paid the annual. It's like $100 for the year, and you get all the glitz and glamour, all the stuff you get. So Canva, CapCut.
Yeah, Canva, CapCut. What else?
I use Studio, which is it's powered by GoDaddy. But GoDaddy has their own thing. It's called
I don't know about Studio. What is that?
Pretty dope. It's the same thing.
Oh, it's like Canva.
It's like Canva
and CapCut,
but it's GoDaddy Studio is what it is.
Because you can do videos and photos in Canva.
Right. Yeah.
But in CapCut, it's only videos.
No, you can do photos.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you do photos. You can put edits on your photos. You can do effects on your photos. CapCut is crazy. I'm just geeky like that. So I like to play around with stuff because I was using Photoshop, but it was very time consuming, and you don't really have it on your phone like that.
Right.
That's why CapCut really changed the game. I don't even think about using Photoshop no more.
Right.
I can create a whole music video from my phone.
I
just gotta have dope footage. If you got the dope footage, you can templates. All of that it's built in the app.
Yeah.
So it's a game changer.
Back when I was editing the videos myself, I was definitely using CapCut. I would sit there, and that would take me a while if you editing an hour-long podcast talk or something like that. It's going to take some time.
And all of that.
Yeah. But it's still, even with the hour it took probably, it was still, light years quicker than other apps and stuff like that. But if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to get your content out there, you got to be using Canva. using CapCut. You don't have to be using them, but it's certainly one of the better things to use. And if you don't know about it, there's so many videos, there's so many templates.
YouTube, you go to I mean, they're so savvy with it now. They'll give you a tutorial in the app.
Yeah,
this is how you do this template. Like it's just simple. And if you're not utilizing, you can really level up your content by tapping in with these apps, because they're crucial, and I think that they're definitely needed for business owners, entrepreneurs, content creators. Like it's a must for you to have. Like there's no reason why you don't have these.
And if you think about not only from that, when you got to handle the administration of your business, you need what I use for the administration. Of course, I'm using emails.
Yeah.
I'll set up, and I'm seeing a lot of people do this now. I'll set up a separate email just for certain things. Mm-hmm. Like if we getting customer questions about something, all right, I need a whole separate email for that. So info at blah. So I have about 9 different emails on my phone. Yeah. And while that is somewhat excessive,
I'm right there with you. So
it's like for all the businesses and stuff that we've gotten into, it's necessary. So don't underutilize your emails. Mm-hmm. Like separate them out, get one and make it professional. Yeah. Like make it look professional. Info at wealthythoughts.com or whatever. We don't have that one set up yet, but we might have to cut that or set it up, because it was probably, unless somebody take it from us, then that'll be terrible.
I actually did create a
wealthythoughts.com.
I created a Wealthy Thoughts email.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Mackenzie's on it.
There it goes.
Love initiative.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
Thank you, Mackenzie. So email, Adobe Scan.
Adobe Scan. Crucial.
Crucial. Adobe Scan, when you got to sign something and they want it to look like you got to
scan.
Yeah,
it needs to look like it's scanned. Okay, I got you.
It's like, all right.
No one's going to Kinko's.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not leaving my house to go to Staples.
And it'd be so archaic because there's so many businesses that are still run off old systems. Yeah. And they're like, no, we need the paper. We need the, can you fax it over to me? It's like, all right. Like even for fax, I'll use, there's this thing called Coco Fax.
Yeah, you just put me on that because I got to fax something once we get off of this podcast.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not going to go buy a fax machine.
Yeah, and I'm not going to Staples. Yeah. And I'm not about to sit here and feed a paper printer and listen to the dial-up.
Right. It is a literal fax number. And you seen your faxes. So when we at first got the opportunity with Lowe's,
they put you on that?
No, I had to figure it out myself, but their systems are old.
Oh, yeah.
So there were stores asking for packing lists that had fallen off or gotten, messed up in shipping. Hey, can you resend us that packing list? Okay, I'll email it. Oh, no, fax, please. I'm like, dang, what is a fax? So I had to go figure out. I'm like, I know there's got to be a way to do fax. Like literal fax.
60-year-old sitting behind the desk like, yeah, we don't have email here.
We don't do email, or I don't want to mess with it because some people just don't utilize their emails that much. But faxing through Coco Fax, boom, that helps handle the administration. I mean,
Coco Fax, C-O-C-O?
Yeah, C-O-C-O.
Okay, Coco Fax.
Coco Fax is
Adobe Scan.
Yep, Adobe Scan.
I use Numbers. I have iPhone, so I use Numbers, Pages. That's basically your Microsoft Excel on your phone.
Yep. You gotta have. So I actually, Numbers will work. Pages will work because Pages is like your Microsoft PowerPoint Word. On your, or is it Microsoft Word or PowerPoint?
Yeah, Pages is Microsoft Word.
Keynote or something.
Keynote is
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, yeah.
So I pay for the Microsoft apps, and I've got Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint on my phone. And I just update it. Sometimes they'll mess up, but you just update it. And if you got to do something with a contract, there's sometimes when you get into this business stuff, you can't just be casual with it. Like you really need to go in there and.
Yeah, you got to, if you're not doing it yourself, then you need to know someone else that is tech savvy needs to be running it because, it's crucial. I literally, it may be someone that rents a vehicle and I have to edit the contract. You know, the rental agreement.
Yes.
And if I have it on my phone, I don't have to, I can go ahead and edit it right there from my phone, from the app, and, you know, mail it out to them and be done. So
that's a big one.
Yeah, just changes. Like if I have to do something quick, I don't have time to wait and ask someone else to do it for me. I need to be able to, some things you have to be hands-on on and be able to knock it out quickly.
Absolutely, especially if you a startup and you an entrepreneur and you trying to get stuff done, like you
save costs because somebody gonna charge you just to go on Microsoft Word and print out a an Excel sheet for you.
Yeah. Handling transactions with real estate, all of that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Another thing I do that y'all, I hope people do this, but using your websites, bookmarking them in Chrome. And then also like just something else that I think you need to be thinking about as it relates to your devices is making sure you have other web browsers on there. So Chrome doesn't naturally come on your phone. You got to download it. So depending on like, sometimes your phone can get stuck. And it's just really about being tech savvy, because your phone, if you go to sites a lot, it will remember like certain things. And so you need to sometimes get another browser. Let's say you got a bank account and you trying to log in, but you need to log into your mom's bank account for some reason. You need to help her with something. Well, if you try to log in on the same one you log in on, it's going to look crazy. So sometimes you need to download a different web browser just so you can not have the same cache. Yeah. You know, they say clear your cache, like so you can be able to
navigate
without, oh, you need to change your password, or you're in a new place, you got to send. So it's a lot of ways you got to like navigate and try to get around stuff. Trying to think, is there anything else? Of course, I invest on my phone. Robinhood app, we talk about that. Acorns app, Vanguard app. All my bank apps are on there. We manage the YouTube. We got the YouTube studio now. So now we can see when people are watching the videos and see what they're doing off of the phone. I think we talked about that once too, about different things for creating content. Yeah, I don't know if that was the one, but like vidIQ, we talked about that. We talked about TubeBuddy. Meetings on your phone, like having Google Meet, having your calendars on there. Obviously, like if you're traveling, your Delta, an American, like who prints boarding passes? I mean, if you're a family and you're traveling with your family, that's the only time I print boarding passes.
I never print boarding passes.
Yeah, I print them if I'm traveling with my family.
I even get mad when I have to go to the
talk to anybody.
Yeah, talk to the agent. And they're like, "Oh yeah, here, print out your buddy." No, update it so I can have it on my phone. I want to walk around with this little flimsy paper.
Let's
trying to find it.
Such a waste of paper. It's such a bad use of our planet resources. But yeah, just you got to utilize your phone if you're going to be a good entrepreneur. You've got to really learn how to use this phone. And the crazy thing is iPhone, like you mentioned earlier, has tips on here. It's got tips. So it's got stuff like, there's so many things. This is a mega computer.
This is $1 million device, $1 billion device, depending on how you use it.
Exactly.
Your Rolodex alone, you have millions of dollars in this phone.
Absolutely.
Just in your contacts, just in the content, you know.
Yeah, notes. So, we use the Notes app to
Notes is. I have
talk
so many,
about what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, it's crucial. Your phone is crucial.
You probably got notes from over a decade ago, 100%. Just different ideas and 100%. Stuff.
Lyrics. This is where I
write your songs. You've had.
If I lose my phone, it's
Billboard songs off
in my phone.
In my phone, yeah.
Voice memos.
Voice memos is huge.
Voice memos. If I come up with an idea, I'll voice memo it. So I can keep it in the arc, because you just forget.
Some of the last conversations I had with my dad before he passed is on voice memos. With my uncle Alcus, before he passed, voice memos. Yep. Because it's like
I have voicemails. I think that's the crazy part. Like when people pass and then you go back, and I don't delete voicemails. So it's like you just get those memories. Hey, Steve, call me back. Hey, but and it's just like those are the
Good.
last type of.
Yeah, you hear that
you know.
voice, and you need to save those. You need to because it's just a nice within this digital age. You never know. Once we 80 years old, it's like, look, this is what when I'm telling my daughter, hey, this is what your grandfather sounded like. This is it's super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. So use your phones, utilize them. Don't, it's a lot of tools. There's no excuses. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to use the tools to maximize it. Anything else, Steve?
Nope. It's your phone, man. It's $1 million device right here. Learn it. And definitely if you're entrepreneur, content creator, if you're not using Canva, CapCut,
You say studio?
My studio, they can Canva and CapCut. You can
get it done. Yeah.
Learn those and you'll be fine.
Until next time, y'all, stay motivated. Peace.